What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I just want to quickly update you guys on the Topstep challenges account that I purchased with that $19 promotion from Topstep X. I bought 3 accounts and I tied them together to kind of trade them. So I just want to quickly update you guys on the status of this account. I quickly got in really heavy drawdown. I hit the max daily loss on day 2, and day 3 I lost another $500. So I was basically trying to work my way out of that drawdown, and with really good risk management and with the feature that Topstep X provide, which is setting your personal daily loss limit, I was able to cap myself at $500 per day, so I don't blow it all in another day. So that's what really happened. I lost 500 here, and I was disciplined enough, and the platform locked me, so I'm not trading those accounts anymore. Then the next day I gained $400, $480. The next day, which is the 16th, on Thursday, which is the day that I'm gonna review some of the trades with you guys right now. I did record a couple of the trades that I took practice on the practice account and on those accounts, and I'm gonna show you why I made $15. And then today, which is 5/17, I was able to make $688, and that is going to be reviewed in the next video that I'm going to record right after this one, and I'm going to probably upload it the same day as this video drops or the next day. So that's a little update, as you can see here, that's all the 3 accounts that tied together. -25, that's -19, and for that account I think it's -17 right here. Yep. So I was trying to slowly work my way out of that drawdown, and I was scaling down, and I was making myself, and I was basically making all the good habits that you should be doing when you're in drawdown. So I was proud of myself. So starting off with the first trade, actually let me go ahead and show you what the chart looked like that day. So Thursday, May 16th, on the 5 minutes, you don't need to go any higher than that. We're like pretty bullish, and we're approaching all-time high. So if I go to like 12 hours, so we're like trading all-time highs pretty much. So on the 5 minutes, the reason why I was bullish for that day is because we're trading pretty high, and every time we're making higher highs and higher lows. So I was coming into the session, market open, and I was basically looking for my inversion models, the IFGs, or inversion fair value gaps, with SMT to give me really good confluence, and that's basically my bias. Let's go ahead and review those quick executions that I did. So right at market open, 8:30 my time, which is 9:30 New York time, we had an SMT between Nasdaq and S&P, and I tried this on practice account, so let's see how that goes. I entered the candle after the candle inverse the 1 minute bearish fair value gap, turning it into IFG, and I took the trade with like 40 contracts micros because the practice account is 150k, so it's reasonable risk amount, and I was risking $1,140 to make $3,480. But as you're gonna see in the trade, we came in that fair value gap that was bearish. It was a bearish, I think it was 5 minutes bearish FEG, and we kind of took some time to work our way into it, and we were not able to break it with this trade idea. I trailed my stop after this pretty good bullish candle that retracted all the way up again, so there was no reason for it to go back down unless it wants to trade lower. So that's why I trailed my stop a little bit higher, and it's gonna take me out right now which is which it was that's the second trade. So the reason why it stopped me out, because it was the let me pause here really quick and just go back. So the reason why it stopped me out, because as you can see, this is 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. New York time, and that was basically the manipulation of the 4 hours candle that opens at that time. So it makes perfect sense. Accumulation, manipulation down, it should distribute up. So let's see the second trade. So here's the second trade idea. Those are on evals, and I took it on the copy trader. As you can see, 2 of them were copied, and I was trying to minimize risk, so I got in with 10 contracts here, and I took the IFEG on the 1 minute because my bias for today was bullish, and I was targeting this internal high. I was trying to minimize risk as much as possible, and that's what I was doing. As you can see, you're gonna see me get out of this trade, and the reason being is because we're like playing a lot here, and we were consolidating, although the all-time bias for today was bullish, but I just did not like how we were like consolidating around my entry here, because basically this is a bearish fair value gap. If we break it, we should accelerate to the other side with big momentum candles, not consolidations like that. So I got out break even basically, and you're gonna see the rest of the trade. I tried to price read it as well. Also, the one other thing that I didn't really like is we had a very bearish obvious SMT between Nasdaq and ES. As you can see here, this is the high, which is like one of those highs. I can't really tell because of this is just a replay, and ES was all the way up there and Nasdaq was here. So I just didn't really like the trade, although it was supposed to be a really good trade. And as you can see, if I let it play out, it's gonna end up hitting that TP, and that day we just expanded higher and higher. So I did not like how there was a big bearish SMT at the high, and we were like consolidating at my original entry. So I tried to save myself and get out break even, although it's not a really good idea, but I just had to do it because I was capping myself with $500 for my drawdown, and I just didn't want to take the loss. I was trying to minimize risk as much as possible. This is the second trade idea. After that big bearish SMT, as you see, we expanded higher. We dumped down a little bit, made a bearish fair value gap. And after we inversed it, I got in right away with the same risk. I tried to not do any over leveraging, because over leveraging killed my accounts before, and I'm trying to grow out of those bad habits. So I'm just growing out of them slowly but surely. So I took that trade, and I just got stopped out at break even, unfortunately, because of you can say my mistake, but I just also did not like that price action for today because it was just consolidating pretty hard. I took the risk for 10 micros. It was like $160, which is it's not that big. It's only $8 of risk, which is really good when you have really good entries and really good setups. And as you can see, we're gonna reach that line where I say break even, but I didn't let the candle close, and the candle, as you can see, it will retract and take me out and then go to my TP. I just tried to protect myself as much as possible, as I said, because I was in drawdown, and I was trying to only take good setups that will quickly go to my TP with fast momentum, and try to take winning trades, but unfortunately, because I'm in drawdown and I'm trying to protect myself as much as possible, it turned out to be the other way around and getting me out of a good setup and then going to my TP. But it is what it is. Sometimes you will get bad price action, and it's not always winning setups. So that was the third trade idea. And there was one last trade idea that I took on practice account, and that was, so right here, that trade idea, we kept expanding, and then we got a bearish SMT. Pretty obvious. Whenever we get a pretty obvious SMT with a bearish setup like an IFEG, that was on the 1 minute. I tried it on the practice account, as you can see, and it makes sense to go lower and lower. And as you can see with this candle, it really accelerated pretty well. And I got in with 40 contracts. I scaled 40 at the I scaled 20 at this consolidation and the other 20 under this consolidation, and I ended up getting stopped at break even. But for the rest of the day, we kept dumping down and down. I was right there, I was checking for any news or anything for the PM session, or right around lunchtime. But I did already scaled, and I had a P&L of $1,418 for that day on that practice account. But yeah, I'm gonna end up get stopped out here, which is not really big of a deal. But two things that I kind of adapted and adapted into and implemented in my strategy and how I trade is with my practice account. If I am done for the day for my evals, I didn't really like the price action, I wasn't really confident of the setups that I took, I switched to my practice account and I try whatever ideas I'm trying to get in. I wasn't trying to push it with my evals, and I wasn't trying to take any bad setups because I realized that I was in drawdown, and I didn't really want to over leverage and over trade and repeat the same ideas that cost me to blue accounts before. So I think this video is helpful, might be helpful for some of you guys, because I used to do the same exact mistake, and instead of trying to fix them, I was trying to keep focusing on the money aspect and trying to win the challenge and pass the challenge and get a payout. But I don't think you'll be able to get that far unless you focus on the process and focus on helping yourself grow out of those bad habits. So I think I'm really proud of myself of that like curve that I saved myself from. Like I was pretty much like less than $500 away from blowing all 3 accounts because I was copy trading them. But I'll keep updating you guys. I'll make a kind of a mini series, and I'll put all of these videos related to these 3 accounts in kind of like a playlist on my YouTube channel. And I'll see, my goal for these videos is I'm trying to pass these 3 accounts all together and get a payout, because I already put more money into trading and I'm trying to get anything from it back, and I'm pretty sure and I'm confident that I can make money from trading and make whatever I lost. I lost about $5,000 into trading with like prop firms accounts and stuff like that. It's mainly, most of the money that I put in, it was mainly because of Forex accounts, Forex challenges, whenever Forex was around. But once TFT shut down, I switched to futures, and I've been trading futures probably like 2.5 months now. So I'm really proud of myself for the journey that I've came to, and my YouTube channel is here to as a kind of like a something that I can look back to and to journal my trades, to journal my journey all together, and just look back and reflect on my journey. And I'll keep making those type of videos even if I don't get any views on it. It's because it's for me first, to help me grow out of bad habits and keep myself accountable and try to improve myself overall in the trading market. So that's it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to follow my journey, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.